Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2024 National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. Before we start, I just want to say a quick thank you to Touch a Class for playing the music in the lobby tonight. They play for a lot of things at the high school, so it's great that they could come out for us. I'm so happy to be here tonight to celebrate our new members. My name is Nora Spanbauer, and this year I am the president of our chapter. Our advisors, Ms. Shinnick and Mrs. Gunderson, are joining me on stage. Alongside our board, this year, our board consists of Danya Qureshi, our vice president, Berkeley Janicek, our secretary, Annika Searles, our treasurer, and Mia Wasco, our historian. We are gathering here tonight to welcome and formally recognize the students who have successfully completed their candidacy, inducting them as members of Neenah High School's chapter of the National Honor Society. Current members, you are here to represent our chapter. Let this serve as a reminder of the standards of excellence you are charged with maintaining as members of one of the country's most prestigious high school organizations. Our chapter is honored to be inducting our new members with tonight's ceremony, reinforcing our commitment to excellence at Neenah High School and in our community. Our members are expected to serve as role models for other students inside and outside the classroom. National Honor Society's members exhibit excellence on many different levels. In addition to having strong academic records, our chapter's members are leaders in many student organizations. We serve our community through many different activities, with our most notable being our blood drive. On top of this, National Honor Society's membership is earned through effective demonstration of the Society's 4 pillars. The 4 pillars are leadership, service, scholarship, and character. And four of our current members will explain these qualities for the candidates in more depth. We will begin with Ellie Hammerschmidt speaking on leadership.
Good evening, esteemed guests, faculty, families, and inductees. It is a privilege to stand before you tonight as we celebrate the induction of new members into National Honor Society. Tonight is a recognition of hard work, dedication, and a commitment to the core values that National Honor Society embodies: scholarship, service, character, and leadership. I am honored to have the opportunity to speak to you all about leadership. However, I would like to focus on one area in particular: leading by example. Leadership is often seen as a position of power or authority, but at its core, it is a call to serve and a commitment to positively influence others. As members of the National Honor Society, we are entrusted with the role of being leaders for our peers, not because we seek recognition, but because we have shown the potential to inspire, guide, and influence others through our actions. This is both an honor and a responsibility, one that requires us to lead by example. Leading by example means holding true to our personal values, even when it is challenging. It is about setting a standard through our actions that speak louder than words, demonstrating integrity, kindness, and a willingness to uplift others. In this way, we become leaders not because of the titles we hold, but because of the example we set at school, in the community, and in society. As student leaders, we have the unique privilege of shaping the culture of our school and community. We can influence others not through grand speeches or directives, but everyday acts of integrity, compassion, and resilience. When we do so, we inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect that extends far beyond our immediate circle. Tonight's induction is not just a recognition of past achievements. It is a call to action for the future. It is a reminder that as members of National Honor Society, we are entrusted to lead with humility, to serve with compassion, and to inspire with our actions. We have the privilege and the duty to be the kind of leaders who make a difference not through words, but through the example we set each and every day. You all, as members of the National Honor Society, are the most well-rounded students the school has. You all have various roles in the community, whether you're an athlete, an actor, a musician, an employee, or a member of other extracurricular activities. If every individual member extends their leadership to their own organizations, the possibilities for a positive future are endless. To the new inductees, I congratulate you on this outstanding achievement. You have demonstrated excellence in scholarship, a commitment to service, and the qualities of a true leader. As you continue through your high school career, I encourage you to embrace the privilege of leadership with a responsibility and to always remember the power of leading by example. Thank you, and congratulations once again to our new members. I would like to introduce Neenah Bhattacharjee to speak on the pillar of service.
Good evening, everybody. Since long before our induction tonight, service has been a key pillar within National Honor Society. Rightfully so. To apply, we listed our service hours and locations, and as members, we submit 5 hours of community service every single quarter. So it's clear that in the vocabulary of every National Honor Society member, service is a key term. But when I found myself tasked with writing this speech, I found myself questioning its true meaning. On paper, sure, the definition of service is simple: the act of helping or working for someone. But already, this definition seems surface level at best. At its heart, service is about selflessness. It's the choice to dedicate one's time, talents, and efforts, not out of expectation of anything in return, but rather an expectation and recognition of the needs of others. There's a clear difference between providing help and providing service. The distinction lies in one's original draw to the cause. In essence, service is seeing ourselves beyond and understanding that we all have a universal connection and that when we uplift others in our community, we uplift everyone. That being said, service does not solely exist through grand gestures. It's about the everyday actions, the small but meaningful ways we contribute to our society. Thus, real service can never be measured in terms of hours or lives impacted, because all of those statistics are forever changing. Sure, service could be volunteering at a shelter for a few hours every week, but it's also supporting a struggling classmate in a difficult subject, or talking to a friend in their time of need. It's about your unique abilities and your ability to make a positive impact on the world, even when no one is watching and no recognition awaits you. In National Honor Society, service is both a responsibility and a privilege. By committing ourselves to this pillar, we embrace a role dedicated to placing the needs of others alongside our own and internalizing that real fulfillment most often stems from what you give others and rarely what you achieve on your own. True service is transformative. It strengthens our communities, enriches our lives, but most importantly, it teaches us compassion and resilience. Service is not something we simply do. It's a part of who we are, who we strive to become. Congratulations to all of you on your inductions, and I truly believe I speak for all new members when I say, I'm thrilled that we are finally a part of such a noble community. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Cale Hildebrand. I'll be giving the speech about scholarship. As Taylor Swift famously said in Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. But what is not often talked about is the reverse. When you play smart games, you win smart prizes. When you focus on scholarship, you see massive returns. Today, I have the privilege to stand before you as a new member of the National Honor Society. Scholarship is a core pillar of this organization, and through its pursuit of excellence, we achieve this responsibility while also unleashing the potential for further growth. Scholarship isn't just a 4.0 GPA, or taking every AP class offered here at Neenah. It's a mentality. It's passion for learning, a commitment to curiosity, and a dedication to personal and intellectual growth. It is the ability to ask questions and apply knowledge to better ourselves and the world. It is joining the robotics club to learn about coding. It's joining the debate team to learn about politics. It's joining Eco Club to help protect the planet. And it's joining Taylor Swift Club to learn and appreciate her lyrics. In school, we are presented with opportunities not just to learn, but to challenge our assumptions, to think critically about Taylor Swift or not, and to engage deeply with the world. However, scholarship extends beyond the walls of Neenah High. It is reflected in our patterns of perseverance, our efforts to overcome obstacles, and our ability to maintain integrity. Scholarship is also the willingness to continuously grow, not just for academic success, but for the betterment of our community. As members of the National Honor Society, we have pledged to uphold the values of scholarship, and with this pledge comes the understanding that our academic achievements are not ends in themselves, but are tools with which we can contribute to the success and well-being of those around us. Let us remember that true scholarship involves not only gaining knowledge, but also sharing it, using it to inspire others, and lifting up those who may not yet have the same opportunities. In closing, let us continue to approach our studies with passion, perseverance, and sense of purpose. Let us strive to be lifelong learners and leaders, using our scholarship as a foundation for service and a brighter future for all. Let us play smart games by focusing on scholarship, and only then can we win smart prizes. Thank you. I will now like to introduce Annika Searles for a speech about character.
Hello, my name is Annika Searles, a senior here to speak on the pillar of character. Character is a vital quality of the Honor Society, with it being the foundational base to champion throughout the other pillars of service, leadership, and scholarship. Every student joining the National Honor Society tonight has received a recommendation from a community member, highlighting their ambition, commitment, and empathy throughout their high school career. Tonight, I want to focus on these key principles. Every individual being inducted has a different story, but they are unified in their drive for success. They are ambitious with their goals and are relentless in extending their growth, no matter the conditions. These inductees are never satisfied with their advancements. They always keep striving for a higher level. Many want to do well in what they pursue, but their ambitions are suppressed by failure. Failure does not stop these inductees, though. It generates their drive. My fellow inductees are no stranger to commitment. They're dedicated to their sports, academics, and extracurriculars beyond the awards and validation received. There are many students at Neenah who are involved, but not everyone has the ability to activate and inspire with their commitments in and out of the school building. These students use their victories to build others up. These students value time and effort just as much as the result. These students find positivity in the negative settings. Their character reflects exceedingly due to the fact that they place we before me in all circumstances. While their accomplishments are well-earned, their character through empathy speaks even louder. Sympathizing with others is something most can do, but having the ability to have empathy and compassion is something the inductees in this room specialize in. It's not uncommon to see them checking in with another student or holding a door open for someone. They find ways to be inclusive to students from all walks of life. In a world where empathy is not valued as much as it should be, I'm proud to stand in front of a room that is filled with an empathetic vision for the future. Character is not just about your image, but it's about who you are. It's more extensive than their seen actions. Even with no one around, their nature still holds true. The inductees in front of you represent ambition, commitment, and empathy, but they also represent the outstanding character of Neenah High School students. We need a generation of selfless individuals fueled by these principles of character to build the future today. Thank you.
Thank you very much to our four speakers. Inductees, as your name is called by Elise Hendrickson and Madison Efger, please make your way onto the stage to receive your membership cord and sign the official National Honor Society chapter book. At this time, I ask the audience to please hold your applause until all of our inductees have been inducted.
Hayden Allsweed is a junior. She participates in RCF, is the president of the Quill, and is an officer for the Spanish Honor Society. She is also in Launch and Satellite.
Alex Alator is a part of football, lacrosse, launch, powerlifting, Spanish Honor Society, and youth apprenticeship.
Cecilia Anderson is a junior involved in varsity tennis, previously managed the team due to an injury. She also plays soccer along with volunteering at a local elementary school and achieving over 100 hours of community service.
Madeline Armstrong has been a part of the high school basketball program for 4 years and is the leader of French Club and a member of the Student Government House.
Elizabeth Ankins is a junior this year. She is involved in show choir, drama, magical players, track, and cross country. She loves being a launch leader and the vice president of the Spanish Club, as well as being involved with the brigade as a co-leader and a captain at Onaway.
Neenah Bhattacharjee is a varsity member of the speech and debate team. She is also the student representative to the Board of Education, secretary on the Key Club Board, and a junior class senator within student government.
Claudia Bjornsted is an accomplished Neenah High School senior who is involved in theater, Sources of Strength, and in MAP, where she is a part of the presidential committee.
Jordan Brockman is a junior, involved in Big Brothers Big Sisters and Helping Hunger. She plans to manage the girls' soccer team in the spring.
Joey Bukta is involved with DECA, lacrosse, and Rocket Rowdies. He plans to go to Tennessee, Indiana, or Madison to study business.
Drew Dunning is a senior and is a member of varsity boys basketball, math team, launch, MAP, and strength and skills. He's also a senior representative for Reach for the Stars.
Madison Eckhart is a junior who is on the cross-country team and is a part of the Health Careers Academy and Rocket Christian Fellowship at Neenah High School. After graduating, Madison hopes to attend a college to become a physical assistant.
Riley Elke is a junior. She's involved in golf, powerlifting, lacrosse, show choir, Spanish Honor Society, launch, and the Manufacturing and Engineering Academy, ski club, Boys and Girls Brigade, student government, band, and choir. Jackson Ennis is a junior and is involved in wrestling, launch, and the Health Careers Academy.
Aiden Feltz is a junior who is involved in Sources of Strength, Touch of Class, and Drama Club. Additionally, he is a launch leader, a brigade co-leader, and a student government counselor, senator.
Bryn Fox is a junior, involved in Spanish Honor Society, launch, and volunteers for a Christian special education program.
Tanaya Fransky is a senior. She is currently a launch leader and a launch representative in the student government, band social chair, and was the special education department assistant.
Olivia Holler is a junior and participates in show choir, the musicals, Madrigal Singers, Key Club, and Reach for the Stars. Outside of school, she serves in the Neenah Public Library Board, competes with her horse, and serves as a board member in her 4-H club.
Olivia Handeman is a junior who is co-president of the Little Geniuses and also is in MAP Club and Launch.
Hannah Hartman is a senior, involved in varsity show choir, RCF, and the president of the Red Cross Club. She enjoys teaching her first grade Sunday school classes every week.
Fiona Henderson is the Speaker of the House in student government, won the best overall camper at Onaway Girls 1, was a Badger Girl state delegate, and is a national qualifier in forensics.
Kale Hildebrandt is a senior who is a nationally ranked varsity debater, 10-time champion in forensics, varsity chess player, leader on the math team, and an SGA senator.
Aspen Hilgers is a senior. She is involved in Health Careers Academy, lacrosse, sim managing, wrestling managing, and Key Club. She plans on going to UW Cross for future education.
Brogan Hershey is a junior and is involved in robotics, track and field, cross country, launch, math club, RCF, and Sources of Strength.
Caroline Hodges is a junior, a co-founder of the club Pay It Forward, president of SHED, member of Varsity Debate, launch leader in the House of Representatives for Student Government.
Luke Young is a senior and is in football and track.
Troy Collar is a junior at Neenah High School. He plays football and lacrosse, as well as volunteers with the Special Olympics and SOAR.
Nicole Kavanaugh is currently a junior. She's involved in Sources of Strength, Writers Club, Reach for the Stars, Red Cross, and Mental Health Awareness and Perception. Nicole is also a launch leader. In her free time, Nicole likes to read and volunteer around the community.
Brady Keller is a junior who plays football and is involved in Launch, Young Life, and FLC.
Brady Klovikowski is a senior and is a 2-time cross-country captain, track captain, and is a Tier 1 student leader and in math club.
Keegan Kruger is a junior at Neenah High School. He is a member on the hockey and baseball team and takes part in leading youth athletics.
Brenna Layton is a senior who participates in Key Club, cross country, and powerlifting. Her post-high school plans include joining the Air Force Reserve and going to college to study law. Zach Liebeskind is a senior, and he is the co-president of Mental Health Awareness and Perception. He is also involved in Touch of Class, Vintage, Sources of Strength, and Launch.
Jaleesa Lopez is a senior. She is a part of Rocket Christian Fellowship, MAP, Neenah Girls Tennis, and is an exec board member for Sources of Strength. She is also a part of the Health Careers Academy.
Ellie Lorig is a senior who is involved in Launch, Key Club, and Spanish Honor Society. She also coaches cheerleading and tennis in the local community. She plans to major in biology in college and hopes to become a physician's assistant.
Nadia Marshashanda is a senior. She is involved in volleyball, track and field, and is in the Health Careers Academy. She also plays club volleyball during the winter.
Emma Marsh is a senior. She's involved in Rocket Christian Fellowship as well as track and field. Outside of school, she is active in dance, volunteering with children, and meals through her church.
Megan McAvoy is on the varsity team for both debate and forensics and is ranked in the top 10% in the nation. She's also co-founded a school club called Pay It Forward, which donates local charities and offers volunteer opportunities to students.
Sienna Murphy is a senior and is a leader of the Visual Arts Classics team. She's the founder of the Photography Club and volunteers for a kids' art camp.
Evan Newmark is a junior at Neenah High School. He participates in show choir, musicals, magicals, one act, and marching band. He is very excited to be part of National Honor Society.
Jace Ostermeyer is a senior and is involved in Vex Robotics, Brigade, Key Club, cross country, track, and is on the school board of education.
Brenna Pickett is a junior and the co-president of Reach for the Stars. She is involved in Launch, Key Club, and Strengths and Skills.
Julia Rangel is a senior, involved in cross country, track, and captain of the wrestling team. She's also part of the Engineering Academy and spends her time volunteering at the Boys and Girls Brigade.
Jacob Reckner is a senior at Neenah High School. Jacob is a member of swim and dive team and enjoys serving his community in his free time.
Lily Rohde is a senior. She plays tennis and lacrosse. She is also a part of RCF, Key Club, Red Cross, Launch, and the Sources of Strength Executive Board.
Ezra Saint has been to Robotics State 3 times. Also, he's done an internship at State Aviation in Florida. He is in cross country, track, robotics, RCF, and National Honor Society.
Cole Schaefer is a junior and is involved in football, basketball, track, the Football Leadership Council, Launch, MAP Club, and the Health Careers Academy.
Peyton Schaefer is a junior. She is involved in Neenah Volleyball, Neenah Soccer, Key Club, Spanish Honor Society, and she volunteers at our church.
Cooper Shallow is a junior and was on the state champion fishing team. Cooper is also involved in Launch, Key Club, Ski Club, Health Careers Academy, and YMCA Kids football coaching.
Alyssa Schlesner-Smith is a junior and is president of RCF and participates in Launch. If she's not at work, she's busy volunteering at our church.
Isabel Schmidt is a senior who is actively involved in Key Club, MAP, and Sources of Strength. She will be pursuing a double major in elementary education and special education.
Haley Schultz is a senior. She is a certified nursing assistant, active volunteer member at Boys and Girls Brigade, and her post-high school plans are to major in nursing to become a pediatric nurse.
Liam Seek plays boys soccer. He's also involved in Launch and the Engineering Academy.
Hannah Slabert is a senior at Neenah High School. She's in Launch, captain of the girls swim team, and dive, dancer, and dance teacher at the Studio Y and Brigade. After high school, she plans to go in UW lacrosse.
Henry St. Clair is involved in football and baseball. He is also involved in FLC and Young Life.
Eliana Stern is a junior. She volunteers with the Special Olympics and helps coach young soccer programs. She is involved in ski club and plays soccer for both the high school and club teams.
Joseph Van Handel is a junior and is an Eagle Scout on the boys' swim team, the Vintage Show Choir Band, as well as in iJazz.
Layla Walter is a junior. She is involved in Launch, Peer Mentoring, Reach for the Stars, World Language Assistant, and obtained over 250 volunteer hours so far.
Aiden Weisbrod is a senior and plays soccer for the high school and Neenah Soccer Club. He has also volunteered in the craft fair this year.
Lauren Werner is a senior, and she is a part of the Health Careers Academy. She is in girls volleyball, and she hopes to go to school for nursing.
Maro Westfall Darrow is a junior and is a member of girls lacrosse, Gain, Pay It Forward, Shed, and DECA.
Lauren Zeiner is a junior. She participates in RCF, Neenah Powerlifting, and her part-time job at Infraero Subs. She is a summer camp counselor and babysits on the regular.
At this time, I ask the new inductees to stand, raise your right hand, and repeat after me in reciting the pledge. I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands, and will always maintain and encourage the high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Please join me in a round of applause for the newest members of National Honor Society. Immediately following our ceremony, there will be a reception in the cafeteria for all of our members and their families. Before I let you all go, I'll leave you with one last note. Every community needs well-rounded, passionate individuals to look up to. It is your responsibility to continue to demonstrate the exemplary qualities you have everywhere you go. Hopefully, tonight motivated you to do good, because the world needs as much good as it can get. Thank you very much for coming.